So to paint these wheels, I'm just going to start by cleaning them up really good with some soap and water detergents, and then I'm going to scuff up the clear coat with some steel wool. Typically it's pretty tough to paint raw aluminum, but because these wheels have a clear coat, we should be able to scuff these up and paint should adhere no problem. So now that the wheels are super clean, dry, and ready for paint, I'm going to make sure there's no dust or any debris on the wheels, and I'm going to show you the paint we're going to use. Today we're going to be using the Rust-Oleum 2X Satin Black paint. I really like this paint. I've used it on several projects, and I think it will look really good on these wheels. Okay, so I got the rims right here set up out of direct sunlight in my garage, and it's not really windy and the temperatures are perfect. The can of paint is all shaken up, so we're good to go there. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit all of these rims with one pass, not really worried about covering the whole rim, but just do one real light pass. And that way we can get that dry and the paint will be able to stick to that. And then for every layer that we add on top, and I'm hoping to do about 4 layers, for every layer, each time the new layer of paint will stick to that layer. So that's going to be the idea of painting these rims and making them look really good. So it's pretty important to make sure you read the instructions on the back of the spray paint can, and that you are doing this within the right temperatures and that it's not a very dusty and windy environment. These are some tips that you can see on the back of the can when spray painting, but ultimately it's good to get some practice with spray paint cans and get familiar with how to spray paint and different techniques to spray paint. An experienced painter will typically always have a better method than someone who's pretty new at the process. But for this, it's pretty straightforward and simple. You just want to make sure that the overspray pushes away from the paint after it's laid down onto the surface. If you don't allow that to flush out, what will happen is you'll get a real streaky look and it just doesn't look really good. Okay, so we're gonna do round 2 on the coat. So I was looking into my options about spray paint versus Plasti Dip, and I decided spray paint was gonna be the best method in my position because the plastic dip can easily be scraped off, and when we take this vehicle off-road, we definitely don't want the wheels to be scraping against brush or sticks, scraping the paint off the wheels, making us have to repaint them. So I believe that this spray paint will last a little bit longer and it should hold up better. So just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional painter by any means, but we'll see how long it will last. Time will tell. But here are the rims. I think they look really, really good for what it is, and you know, I can't complain. I really like the design and how they look. Okay, so the tires we went with are the Radar Renegades. They're pretty cheap on the tire costs, but they seem like to be a decent tire. Here's the treads, and they're the Renegade R5 MTs 31 10.5 R15s. So we just got the wheels back from the shop. Let's go ahead and put them on the Jeep. Right now is a good time to get under there and check brake pads and if you see anything that's wearing out. Also, before I put the wheel back on, I'm going to add some of this anti-seize to the lug nut threads on the wheel studs. So the wheels didn't come with center caps. I paid $40 for 4 of them from Tire Rack, and I think they look really good and they match the color to the paint. So here I'm just checking all the lug nut torque settings, and we're going to set these to 90 foot-pounds. Okay, so all the wheels are torqued to about 90 foot-pounds, and the PSI on all these are about 39-40 pounds of pressure. So we're going to go ahead and do some chalk tests and see what air pressure is going to be the best for these tires on this setup. Other than that, I really like the setup and how the Jeep wears these wheels and tires. The stance looks really good from this side, and the rims and tires look really good overall. I've already taken the Jeep off-road and the suspension feels really good. Hey, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those in the comments box below. Ask me about the paint and the tires, see how long they're lasting. Other than that, I had a lot of fun doing this mod, and I can't wait to show you guys the next one. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and check out some other videos that may be helpful to you, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Peace.